Everyone, I'm back with a new video, and today I'm going to be doing a first impressions video on the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I went to go get color IQ'd at Sephora because I needed to get the right shade of the Makeup Forever HD foundation. So while I was at it, I got color matched to the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I got a sample of it in 6.5, and I still haven't tried it out yet, and today I wanted to do a first impressions for you guys. But yeah, my face is clean right now. I don't have anything on my face at all. But lately I've been using this combination for foundation. I've been using the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster, and I've been using that before applying a moisturizer. I've been using this serum to brighten up my skin, really, more than anything. Then I'm using the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector Day and Night Cream on top of the serum. And I don't use this combination every day. I only use it when I wear foundation, so it kind of helps everything stay in place. And now I'm going to use the Professional from Benefit to prime my face. Okay, so with the sample that I got at Sephora, which as I said before is in the shade 6.5, I'm going to be taking that and I'm going to put it on my hand. I'm going to be applying the foundation with the Beauty Blender on one side of my face, and she barely gave me any product. And I'm going to be applying the foundation with a brush on the other side of my face, just to kind of see which technique looks better when it comes to this foundation. So I'm going to start off with the Beauty Blender, which by the way, I'm like loving this. It doesn't really give that much coverage. Okay, the coverage is a little buildable. Okay, well, it has medium coverage because you can still see some of my like pimples and redness. So I'm using the e.l.f. Professional Foundation brush to apply this on the other side of my face. Don't really like the finish too much because it looks like I have really mature skin with applying it with the brush, and it doesn't really add any more coverage than the Beauty Blender does, so I think I'd rather use the Beauty Blender. I think I'm going to add a little more to this side just to see if adding like a third layer will give it more coverage. It gave it a little bit more coverage, but you can still see like the texture in my skin, which, I mean, the foundation actually does look good, but I don't know, I don't think I would spend like $60–70 on this. And my face is a little darker than my chest right now because my chest is really pale, so, but I'm not gonna blend it down to my chest though, because I'm not going anywhere. But if I was going somewhere, I would blend it out. But yeah, it did work well with my halo because I do have like the perimeters of my face where you're supposed to contour and everything like that. Side of my face is a lot darker than like the center of my face, so the shade did blend well with my halo, so that's good. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I want to set it with a powder, but I kind of want to see how this foundation does on its own. Because of that, I'm not going to set it. I'm probably going to contour though with the powder, but I'm not actually going to set my whole entire face with a powder just to see how it does by itself. And then maybe afterward I'll check to see how it would look with another powder on top of it. Because it's supposed to look luminous. It really doesn't look luminous at all. It actually looks like it has like a satin matte finish. Kind of like the L'Oreal True Match foundation. That's kind of what it reminds me of right now. And it's a little orangey. I'm not sure if it's just the shade that it's a little too dark or if it's oxidizing on me. I'm not really sure. Interesting. We'll see how I look later on. But I'm actually going to do a favorites video right now. So I'm going to do my makeup, and once I'm done with my favorites video, I'm going to come back and show you how the foundation is doing. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, so it's been a couple hours since I applied the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I didn't set it with a powder. I did use bronzer on my face though. Not like all over my face, but like, you know, like the perimeters of my face. And I did use blush. I didn't use any concealer or anything. I just have like the foundation, some blush, and a bronzer. No powder at all whatsoever. And this is pretty impressive. Like, I honestly thought that this was gonna look like a shiny, greasy mess, but it doesn't. It actually looks really well. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my god. You know, honestly, a little part of me was hoping that I wasn't gonna like it, so I wouldn't spend like $70 on it. But I like it. Yeah, I actually like it. And I think the reason why it looks really good is because I applied it with the Beauty Blender. I noticed that the Beauty Blender helps your foundation set nicely. See, like, I don't look oily or greasy. My nose looks a little Yeah, it looks a little greasy there. But I'm not sure if it's because of the bronzer that I put on top of it, because I've never used that bronzer before, or if it's just like the foundation and my nose. Like, I don't like putting foundation on my nose. It hasn't oxidized. I thought it was oxidizing at first, but it wasn't. I think it's just a little too dark for my skin. Instead of a 6.5, I should probably try using a 6.25 because it goes like by quarters, not like full on shades. But yeah, I've noticed at the side where I applied it with my beauty blender, like all over with my beauty blender, it looks a lot more matte, a lot more like fresh. The side where I applied it with my e.l.f. brush, it looks a little more shinier. So whoa, like hello, thank you beauty blender. Yeah, I actually really like this foundation with the beauty blender, and it doesn't look glowy or dewy or anything. It has like a satin matte finish, which is weird because I thought it was supposed to be like a glowy dewy foundation. The lady at Sephora that gave me the sample, she told me that, you know, I might end up looking a little oily throughout the day, and most likely I will. I mean, every foundation looks oily on me after like 8 hours or 10 hours, yeah, but I mean, I've been having it on for a few hours, but by now, if a foundation was gonna make me oily, it would have made me oily already, so. And I have combination skin, by the way. I have, like, some parts of my skin is really dry, some parts of it's really oily, sometimes my skin is overall dry, sometimes my skin is overall oily. It's just, my skin is, like, different. Will I purchase this foundation? Maybe. Maybe I will. I don't know. I like it. I think it's really nice. I'm about to set it with a powder right now, and I know it's been like hours after I first applied it, but I haven't put a powder on it, and I want to see what would happen if I applied a powder on it right now. So I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever High Definition Micro Finish Powder with my e.l.f. complexion brush, and I'm going to be applying that right now just to see what my skin does if I apply it. Oh, that's cool. It just mattifies it, but not like a matte, cakey matte. It's like a beautiful, wow, that's a really nice finish. I love this powder, by the way. That looks really nice. Oh my god, I love this. Guys, if you never tried the Makeup Forever HD Micro Finish Powder, try it. This stuff is amazing. It makes your skin look so smooth and pretty and flawless and poreless, and I just talked about it in my favorites video. Wow, this looks nice. This looks really nice. And you can tell the shade is a little too dark for my skin because, like, there's a difference between like my neck and my jawline. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but in person I can see it right now in my mirror. So after a few hours, and right now it's really hot in my room, and you guys know I dance in my favorites videos, and it feels like 100 degrees, but it's actually 88 degrees right now in Florida, and it's summer. So by now my foundation would have like melted, but this one actually stayed in place, and it doesn't really transfer or anything. If I do end up purchasing the Armani Luminous Still Foundation, I will definitely do a review and demo on it. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.